Well, he turned 30.
Probably 34 like the rest of us.
He about 38. He about 38.
He said 38.
He about 38.
Corey, he's 34.
Is he calling in?
I hope not, yo.
I hope so.
Yo, if he call in, that shit is gonna be hilarious, yo.
He ain't calling for the overtime shit.
That nigga is probably passed out upside down somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure he's like good. I know he's good.
I'm about to send somebody call him. Somebody call him. I'm about to text him right now.
Yeah, I know he's
that
good.
Nigga, put him on speaker right now so we can hear him.
I'm about to text him right now.
I know he's good.
Oh shit, that should be hilarious. You gonna have to definitely keep that shit on record, dog.
So we just gonna take a break in the middle of the podcast.
Hold on. I'm gonna get this nigga in. Hold on.
Are you about to come in?
Hold on. I'm waiting on this check. I told him just log in. I just said hurry up so we can tell him happy birthday. Just tell us about.
Oh, that's perfect.
All right, but in the meantime,
Yeah.
And I want to alley this to P because you know what I mean. UP player. Do you think single women should shoot their shot with the fellas out here, or you think it's on the fellas' duty?
Who was the question for?
P.
Oh, is it? Oh man.
He looked to the left.
I don't know. I feel like females always have the advantage. Either way, honestly, they have options. They got niggas coming at them, or they could take the lead and advance towards somebody. I think it'd be great if they went ahead and just like went out there because dudes don't care. We chill about that shit. I think it would be more beneficial actually if they went ahead and did that. That should make it easier. Less thinking. You already know where you're going, what direction you want. Simple, clean, fresh. But it just, I don't know. I don't think it happens like that though.
You don't think it ever happens like that?
No, I think it does happen, but it's like rare. It don't happen all the time. Yeah, it don't happen all the time. Probably like 30%. I like that.
I like that.
We got to put in the work. We got to put in the work.
I like that.
Yeah.
We got to put in the work every time.
Nah, but even if it is the ones that like, I don't know the percentages of the ones that like, if they holler at you, I don't know how it goes after that. I may have too many holler. And it be something.
But they know what they be wanting though, so I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, and it could be, but then I know. And then once you get to know like a person though, it might not be what you wanted. On the surface, it might be what you wanted. You know, females make a decision quick.
I think that's just because it's expected that way. Like females are wired to feel as though the male is supposed to pursue them. That's the way that they're wired.
All right.
That's what I want to say. You gotta catch them like, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, but for sure females do shoot their shots. So
they do.
They do.
I don't know if that's the majority or I don't know if that's like something out their comfort zone, but I'm telling them that they should definitely, shoot their shot when they see fit.
I think that also comes with like maturity too. Like you'll find like an older female will shoot their shot way
They don't give a
before like
fuck.
that's what I'm
Yeah, they don't.
give a fuck. Dog. Like, oh, I'm shooting 3 shots today. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy. It's like, yo, wow.
He said, "I got 3 shots today."
It's crazy. This is the wildest thing, but that's what I feel. It's like the older they get, the more shoddy-ish they get.
Yeah, and I could appreciate that though.
You like that word, Al?
I mean, but do you count like throwing like throwing little signs out there like it's shooting their shot, even though they may not deliberately say nothing, but like you think when you know what I'm saying, like throwing the bait out there, like do you think that is a form of shooting your shot?
I mean, all right, personally speaking, like sometimes, like majority of the time, I'm like oblivious to this shit. Like I would like, for the most part, I would never know that you doing that. But sometimes they say, what Manolo say in Scarface, the eyes never lie.
Mm-hmm.
So you know off bucks, like that's what maybe they're not vocalizing this shit or manifesting it, but for sure they'll give you the eyes. To all my young
Oh
fellas,
yeah,
my young fellas out there, yeah, they'll give you the eyes.
and you'll know that eye when you see it. It's intense.
I want to be on you. Oh man, that's just hilarious, yeah.
I mean,
Right.
Yeah, I think females definitely should shoot their shot in their ways, and not necessarily being thirsty or over exuberant and actually shooting their shot, but being intentional in letting the guy know that they are remotely interested. Because yes, as guys, we enjoy the chase, but at the same time, we don't enjoy the chasing our tail. Whereas though you're literally, it seems like you're running around for no good reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my personal experiences of my past life, at some point in time, I am done. I am completely finished chasing. If it feels like I'm chasing with and being the only person in this race, you know what I mean? So I feel like females definitely need to or definitely should. And once again, I know the guys are the or are the prototypical or the so-called, you know what I'm saying, hunters and finding a mate, and he who is a good man finds a good woman, or what have you, however you want to look at it. But at the same time, I think females should definitely shoot their shot, let it be known that they are interested or have intentions. But at the same time, don't just be so quick to be so what's the how they used to always play hard to get, and like I think there's always a limit to the hard to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
hey, Al, you said
Let it be known.
chasing your tail, absolutely.
It's hard to get. That's funny. Like, why would anyone want to really do that? Like, play hard to get.
But I mean, I've heard females say like off break they would know like in the first 5 minutes if they want to fuck with you or not. So yeah, it ultimately it is.
Yeah.
Or if you like just like harassing them, you don't think that's just likely.
I think it's stalkerish for me.
Yeah.
At the point in time, it's become stalkerish. Like yeah,
Right.
I know about you.
And then the social media should make it shit even more weird because niggas be so fucking thirsty. Like you don't want to seem thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying on that. Asking a chick, in her DMs. What's up?
Daily.
It don't be what's up. It be like what's up with that mouth. What's up with that?
But I'm saying though, all right. So is that? All right. So let me ask you this: do niggas get chicks like that? Like that? Obviously, it's a thing, right?
Yeah. I think
It's like a false like I don't know, like a comfort of being online and you could say certain things online with no repercussions.
Right. Yep. That's true.
I will say this. I do know couples. I do know people that have gotten married based off of somebody sliding in the DMs. And like, you know what I'm saying, personal couples, personal stories that I know, like people literally slid in the DMs and it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, what's up, I'm trying to hit, but it was like, what's up, like, let's talk about things outside or whatever. And it's sparking up a nice little relationship. So I guess it does. I mean, I don't want to say, I guess it does work outside of, you know what I'm saying, the constant, like, what's up in your DMs, like, blah, blah, blah.
But if like a female getting beat down with the what's up, and you try to shoot your shot and it don't work because she putting you in the category of, you know what I mean, you just one of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody else trying to holler.
And I guess that also like falls in line of like what she's putting out there. If you present yourself a certain way, you're gonna attract a certain type of reaction out of dudes.
That's very true.
So is that all right? So is that the modern? So is niggas being in the DMs considered to be the modern day running game or spitting game, or you know what I'm saying? Like, because like niggas used to do that shit back in the day, used to say the same shit. That shit ain't changed. You just now it's in electronic form, right?
Yeah, but it's at a higher rate though. You know what I'm saying? Because like back in the day, niggas actually had to approach females more. Like these niggas just be straight to the DM. So
that's what I'm saying.
You know,
like,
that's
like more like the modern day.
But it's like all the like put it like this: like if a girl walking down campus or some shit at Bowie State, let's say like 30 niggas is looking at her and shit. Like maybe one or two of those dudes might approach her. But like now, all 30 of them niggas is in her DMs now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that's what it is.
It's like no pressure. Yeah.
Every nigga. You said what?
It's like no pressure. You just send it and you be like, all right, I'm gonna step away from.
And I say it's no pressure. Exactly.
Yep.
But
throwing the bait out there.
Okay, so at what point does it get to where like we're making it seem as though like they tired of that shit? They ain't tired of that shit. They love that shit.
It's almost like that shit, yo. Yeah, it's almost like when you put shit out like that, you know what to expect.
Remember Steph Curry's wife got mad and was feeling some type of way because she didn't have niggas sliding in her DMs, and she married to this nigga. All right. It's like people love that. They love that attention shit. They don't be fooled. They love that shit, yo.
Yeah.
Females love fucking attention, yo. It could be 30,000 niggas on Monday that hit her up, and it could be 200, and it could be one off the next day, and it's just like, oh, I ain't meet my numbers. I want one more nigga to talk to me type shit. Like, like females,
they don't quit. They don't quit, boy. They don't quit.
The moment that they don't get the attention that they want, it's like, oh my god, it's like the end of the world.
And they know they can get it from the internet. That's what I'm saying. They know the numbers is right there. Some guys do a little more than
that got all those followers and shit, and the nigga that she fucking with probably don't even follow her ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep. That's just how don't even fuck with her.
You know.
Yep. Tired of her shit.
Don't even follow her.
Yep. Well, she fight for him.
Exactly. All those followers. All these thirsty ass niggas, and he don't even follow her.
Oh man. That's
that's
so
what it
true,
is.
man. That's so true. That's so true.
So, behind the scenes, we talking about the Birkin shit.
That's how I understand pimp's lingo now. It's like, bitch, I give you whatever you want. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to you. Cause you mine. I'm giving you what you asking for. A Birkin bag, yeah, ho, I'll give you a Birkin bag. I'm gonna call you a dirty ass hoe. I'm gonna tell you a slut bitch, all this shit. But you got that bag. You know what I mean? Like they shit is fucked up. It's sad. It's sad out here. Now I understand the game, baby. And if I spend some on a Birkin, oh, bitch, that's work. That's work for you. That's work. Birkin. I don't even know what a chick could do to me.
I just want to know what
get that.
I just want to know what the trade. I just want to know what the trade off. What's the
That's
trade
what I'm
off
saying.
for Birkin bag, though?
What could you do
That's a
for
good
me
question,
to make me want to?
Question.
Yeah, to make me want to purchase a bag for you at that amount. What could you do for me? Sir, no.
Not only that,
But
but just like really, guys, that's what the goal is. A Birkin bag, really. That's what you want.
Yeah. A bag you can't
You
even
want a
put
bag.
bread in. You can't even put your own bread in this bag. I'm gonna buy you. You can't even put no racks in that shit unless I give them to your ass. You can't even fill this Birkin up.
I can give
Like,
you
what are you
everything under
talking
the
about?
sun. I can give you
that's a
everything
down
under the
payment
sun.
on some property shit.
It really is, though. It really is some good real estate too.
Right. They're like, yo, do you want I can give you the keys to the universe, or do you want a Birkin bag? Let me get the bag.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
dumb bitch.
Let me get the bag.
That's how I know. That's how a lot of them are, though, yo.
And it's crazy. Did you hear what you just said? The universe. That's endless possibilities. Like what? You gonna turn it out for a bag? Damn.
Yeah, but you can't stun on these hoes though with the universe though.
You can though.
You
The
can stun on
universe can
bitches with a
show
Birkin
you,
bag.
but the universe can show you the real shit though. I feel like the universe can kind of put you on a whole channel where you can be shitting on hoes for real. You put your mind to it. Bitch, you really want to manifest some shit? I can show you how bad. You really want to meditate on some shit? You want to shit on some hoes? Let's manifest some shit. Next level. It ain't ready for that.
Real though, all that shit. They promote like that mentality just to fuck up the family structure though. Like they you know what I'm saying? They want women to look for men for the wrong things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you over here judging 9-to-5 niggas because he can't get you a Birkin bag. That's not healthy for families.
Not at all. But the 9-to-5 nigga probably got his credit straight, probably got good moral, been saving and shit. Your ass sleeping on a mattress somewhere.
Yeah, but you can't wear a credit score. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So fuck all that.
Right.
We can't stand on these bitches with a credit score.
Yeah. Right. Priority for what, right? Responsibility. What the fuck is wrong with you? Grown man. That's what I mean. That's what be separating that shit they be talking about. Like grown man shit. I feel like that's grown man shit. Nigga, you taking care of your credit, you making sure you got longevity in the game. Like, you know what I mean? Your foundation is solid. I don't know how you can shit on that.
P.
Oh yeah. Nah, I can never just buy a bag for it. I couldn't buy a bag for a female, man. That's like so material too. Even the concept of buying a bag, what you have to do to get a bag from me, I don't even see myself buying no fucking bag like that.
Even if it was for Christmas, but people, I mean, like, what we talking about? We talking about lately.
We were talking about
lately these motherfuckers on social media saying if he can't do a Birkin, he can't talk to me. That's what we talking about.
Right. Right.
It is. That's not even like mutual like respect to me. Like you got like, you know, submit yourself to even like approach a woman and buy a fucking a bag that could buy you know, a fucking car. You know?
Right. Material possession.
Wow.
Fucking 2 down payments on a crib.
Right.
Exactly. Some shit like that.
Like the audacity to even think that for you to even think that I'm gonna buy you that shit.
That's some dumb ass shit.
But it's not even just like for me, it's not even just the audacity to think that you're gonna do it for me. Like, yes, you are a rapper, so I guess that's the lifestyle you live. But then for you to put it out there and make it seem like that is supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying, like the gospel, the Bible. Like, if that nigga's not buying you a bag, then throw him back to the streets. I believe that was like paraphrasing like her word. But if that nigga, and I think she said some other shit along to it, whereas though that might not have been like the end all thing. But I think the most people took from it is if he not buying you a bag, he can go back to the streets or some shit like that. And it's like, damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's shit wild, man. And
So do you think
the thing is,
I did.
like 99% of niggas, 99.99% of niggas ain't out here. You know what I'm saying? Like then most of these girls ain't gonna have no dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about? Y'all gonna be walking around shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, what you talking about?
Hey, I appreciate what I think it was Lil Durk. I think Lil Durk said it after he was like, my girl said she ain't want no bag, she wanted an investment property. And like,
there you go.
Like, damn, that's a move.
Yeah, there
Right,
you go.
but that's like that just goes to show you that's like a form of control. To keep the niggas thinking that the only way that they can get these bitches that we've processed for them is to fucking buy them this shit. That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm saying. But for what?
Power.
To get for some ass? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can definitely get some pussy for way cheaper, nigga. Like, way cheaper. Why the fuck you got it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can actually have
like
fun.
The same, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
all the same
you don't
thing
even have to
day.
invest. Yeah, like that shit sound like stress by the fucking. I don't even know how many racks that bag is. I don't even give a fuck. But I'm just like
20.
Yeah, I'm 20 rackies.
20 racks? Wait, that's how much them joints cost?
I believe so.
Y'all tripping with that shit.
Yeah, like damn.
Like I said, what's the exchange though? Like, what's the trade off? What do I get back? Or you know what I'm saying? Or what is, you know what I'm saying? What does any dude get back in return?
Right.
Literally,
Right.
what is the, you know, like,
Hey,
where was that part of the conversation?
That's that super.
All right. So I got a question. So what is the difference between buying her a Birkin bag and a wedding ring?
Her mindset.
Yeah, you're right. Because you can probably get a ring for cheaper.
A Birkin's not a proposal.
You don't have to spend a lot of money on a wedding ring though, bro. You can spend
Yeah,
a
you don't.
wedding ring. You can spend a wedding ring like in so many different prices, but a Birkin bag,
Right, but I'm saying the mindset behind it.
Physically,
Some
like,
females
you know,
feel, some females feel as though like you know what I'm saying, like you said, the question was like, well, some females feel as though if you know what I'm saying, if you can't buy me a Birkin, then I can't be with you. Some females feel as though if you're not about to put a ring on it, I can't be with you type shit. It's still materialistic.
And by ring you mean a high quality, high expensive, quote unquote ring, right?
Right.
But they was presenting like the Birkin is first before the ring. Like the Birkin.
Say that again.
Before a ring.
Yeah.
A Birkin over the ring.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And even with the ring, you'll have one ring, but if you get her Birkin, she gonna want another one. You know what I'm saying? Because she got different outfits. You know what I'm saying? She think she's just gonna wear one.
I guess
just
and
to
them
get
other
you in the
bitches
door.
just gonna see her with one. You think she's gonna let these other bitches see her with just one Birkin bag?
Exactly. You just gonna buy her the starter Birkin. That's it. You done after one. That's all you got, nigga. One. That's all you got. Yeah, that's what it turned to. Peer pressure.
Hey B. That wedding ring also come with insurance for the most part. Well, I truthfully, I would love to hear a female's perspective on this topic, though.
I would too, actually, too. Like, I need to. Cause I could already kind of hear it, but I don't want to even.
Hey,
No, I would
what
love
are
to
we
hear
doing
it.
right now though? Like, what?
I would love to hear it. And maybe they wouldn't be talking about the Birkin. Maybe they would equate it to something else. Hopefully they would equate it to something else more realistic, but whatever. I would love to hear a female's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. On that topic.
Oh, I'm with you. Y'all doing anything for Halloween?
Can I do that?
I don't. They canceled trick or treating, right? Is that they ain't doing that shit, right? That shit is over with, ain't it?
Doing like
I figured they did.
trunk or treat like that.
But I be seeing a lot of people decorating though. It's a lot of people that decorated their homes. So I mean, I don't know.
Hey Mo, did y'all see Obama in Silver Spring he had three fucking bodies. I mean, like, of course they were like stuffed bodies or whatever, but 3 bodies hanging from the trees out in Silver Spring.
Niggas doing too much, bro. You can't be out here just like we get. I get it, but nah, you can't just be hanging bodies and shit. Like,
Right. You
man,
doing like
one
you
day,
trying to get attention.
one day I seen a nigga. I remember I was leaving out, going for work early in the morning one day, and this nigga, I mean, at a basketball court across from where I live, somebody hung a baby doll from like the basketball hoop. It was just hanging like early in the morning. I'm like, yo, this is some crazy. I was like, that shit kind of disturbed me, bro. That was like the first shit I saw in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit, somebody hung a
That
baby
shit is
doll
disturbing.
from the basketball hoop. That's some weird shit. That's
definitely
sick shit.
disturbing though. Yeah, that's some like video game movie shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're supposed to be going to like this small like costume gathering for Halloween. So I'm supposed to be going as Jerome from Martin.
Jerome and
that's a good one.
I'll send you pictures. Should be funny.
yeah, man, that's the thing. I ain't got shit to like even dress up as for real. I'm chilling.
Jesse's supposed to be Shanae that's gonna be hilarious.
Make sure she bring out the buffer for the feet.
That's about to be funny.
That nigga is crazy. I love it.
Hey, so my question: the Dodgers won the World Series, right? The LA team, they won the series in 6 games. The Lakers won the series in 6 games in the same year, 2020. So, do y'all think sports is fixed a little bit?
LA 2.
You said who? The Lakers.
The Lakers.
LA 2+4.
Huh?
LA 2+4 too. If you add that in there.
Yep. 6
Same
6
year Kobe passed.
666. Like, do y'all? Yeah.
Damn, I ain't think about that one.
Yeah, I ain't think about that either.
Shit.
I feel like we've always had this conversation, in which like it always seems like it comes to fruition or whatever. Like even with the 9/11 and the Patriots won the Super Bowl that year, and like I think it was a whole bunch of grimy shit and a whole bunch of like some crazy shit that happened that year, and for it to happen like that, I think
New Orleans too.
Yeah, yeah.
Saw that one right before our eyes. That was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
It's all
I wouldn't be surprised anymore. Like just because the way it brings back cities, the way it brings back, you know what I'm saying, like communities, and even we're not even just, I mean, even as you think about not even just like championships, but like with draft picks and shit, like I feel like the way the Wizards got the draft pick was the year A. Poland passed away,
Yes.
and like the Pelicans got the #1 pick the year they sold the franchise to the actual New Orleans actual owner.
Yep.
Then even this year with Anthony Davis,
that's actually I was about to get into that. You're right, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So I just wouldn't be surprised, but damn, just being a sports fan, I hope that, you know what I mean? Like I just hope it's like done by whatever.
I think the NBA more than anybody is fixed. Like so many like small storylines and it just yeah.
I mean, I guess even the fact that the NBA players, do you see their faces and their personality? Their personalities are more, like easier to engage rather than NFL players because they all have their helmets on. And even just the motto of the NFL is the NFL comes first before the players, where the NBA is like a stars league and shit. Like they try to promote their players to bring people in. So I mean, the NBA players are going to be used more to influence society. So I could see, what I'm saying, the NBA being rigged in certain ways. So that it could make sense. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
And then like this past weekend they had the series with the Kings and the Lakers in that 2000
Yeah.
2000 finals.
Yep. The conference finals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was. Yep. I think it's fixed to a point too, though, because
Tim Donaghy was on that coaching jump, and he wrote that book saying the shit was fixed. And then I dug a little deeper. Do you know, like, 3 of like the top 10 referees, refed games are all from the same high school? Like 3 out of the top 10. Like, how's that possible?
Yeah, that is crazy. It's a system.
How's that possible?
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
30%.
Like, that's like the smallest of the smallest like professional positions. Like, how's that possible?
So I tell you, one of my man, as a matter of fact, Wayne, he said he knows one of the Team Takeover like high ups, one of like high ups for Team Takeover, and like although they could be at in the stands at a Roosevelt and I'll just say Roosevelt Flowers basketball game, and like Team Takeover's like president or whatever was see a ref, and he said, I mean, of course he was playing, but at the same time, I think it's also some truth to it. He was like that the ref can look up to the Team Takeover president, and the Team Takeover president, without saying anything, could give him like a head nod, and then all of a sudden the ref knows, something is up, and then at the end of the game or after the game is over or whenever, the ref gets like a little payoff. But I mean, me being a ref, I haven't seen that, but I've also been only doing it 2 years, so I wouldn't be surprised either way though.
But that's money though. Like,
Yeah.
they got shoe deals and stuff like that. Yeah, that's money.
I feel like we see it in the NFL now, like blatantly. You like how they be missing them extra points and like them 3 points. Like them kickers be holding a lot of fucking value in these points, man. Like seriously. Like I know it's just like a point people like probably watch it like, oh, they just missed extra point. I'm like, nah, they be missing that shit at crucial times, like all types of shit. Yeah.
We seen a replacement.
Yeah. And remember in the NBA when LeBron left Cleveland the first time, that's the Cleveland got Kyrie. Then Cleveland got Kyrie right away. You know what I'm saying? Like immediately. You know what I'm saying? So, and the funny thing about it, Cleveland started to get how many first round number 1 picks did they get? I think like 3 or like 3.
Yeah, I think it was like 3 or 4 years.
It was Anthony.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was some sort of payback that NBA was like, all right, now we're gonna move LeBron to Miami. So because y'all lost so much, we're gonna give y'all 3 first-round picks. Like the NBA probably doing deals behind the scenes with teams and shit.
But they probably already knew
agendas like
and they knew LeBron was gonna go back.
I don't even think it might have been scripted that LeBron was supposed to go to Miami the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I agree with you.
Because think about it, right? A lot of these like top tier players, like in small markets, the NBA always be sending these niggas to major cities like the LA, Chicago's, fucking New York, fucking or I guess Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like you can look like even Kyrie and Kevin Durant right now. But like the major markets, you know what I'm saying? They because that's where all the money's gonna be generated. And then they get these young guys at the smaller markets, then they become stars and then move them on. And it's like a cycle. It happens all the time.
Hey, but so Real quick, just because you said that, do you think that is more the NBA? Or you think that's more the player and actually like maximizing their opportunity? So hypothetically speaking, so for this case, we can go with Giannis and in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Like he is one of the top tier players in the NBA and MVP and all that, perennial MVP. But at the same time, if he goes to, and I'll just throw out a team just because if he goes to Miami, that market is way bigger than any market in Milwaukee, and it might not be the NBA, but it might just be him capitalizing on the dollars for him in his pocket. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, I do agree with that. But like, even I was even use even that example as AD. Like, look at AD playing in New Orleans all those years. I mean, and not winning, not succeeding. So it's like at some point you got to put him with a team that's actually going to be good in a major city, so he can generate some bread. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a top tier talent. You see what I mean? But
Yep.
I do agree with you with the Giannis thing. I think it could work both hands. But some about Giannis' personality to me, he seemed like he seemed like he just don't fuck with niggas. It's like so I don't, but I do think if he did go to a team, it'd be Miami. Like, you know, because I feel like they got a we don't fuck with niggas type personality about that team anyway. So I think he probably fit in with Jimmy Butler. I could see him and Jimmy Butler fucking with each other. But outside of that, I don't know. I just don't see. You know what I'm saying? He don't really seem to have like a Hollywood type personality. You know what I mean? Like in front of the camera type nigga. Like I don't see that about him. Like I could see him staying in Milwaukee for real, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that language barrier shit creates like a wall. You can't really get the personality you need.
Oh, they were saying Dallas. They were saying Dallas. Now I can see him going to Dallas because they got all them other foreign players and shit. So he probably fuck with them niggas. Like
that's how I feel too. Like I feel like Luka gonna get big and leave that motherfucker too. I don't think he's gonna even be in Dallas.
When the Heat lost to Dallas in the finals, y'all don't think like LeBron was like it felt like he was throwing the game. So that's why I was asking shit like that.
Remember LeBron used to point shade back in the day. Remember that one?
The finals.
Oh, you talking about? That's what you talking about, right?
Yeah, that finals.
You talking about back in the day, right? Yeah. I that's what I felt because I watched that shit with my eyes and I said it looks like this nigga's not trying. Like it looks like he literally stopped playing. Like something was wrong with him. It looked like something was wrong with him. Like the nigga looked like the what's it called in Space Jam? When they took them niggas' powers and shit, like that's how he looked on the floor. He literally looked like he was drained of all his energy, and he just was frozen. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like the nigga just was frozen on the court.
The thing is, like people will say this shit is conspiracy, but like this shit actually happened. Like even like our own Gary Williams, the famed University of Maryland coach. This man was he was on the coaching staff of Boston College, and they was legit shaving points on that. It was like the 78, 79 Boston College basketball team. They were shaving points. And I remember him in the interview said, like, every time, like, that shit scarred him. He was an assistant coach. And he said, even to this day, if he seen a player get 2 quick fouls, he think they shaving points just in the back of his head.
But my only other thing with that is, like, I think there is some aspect, I wouldn't be surprised. Sorry, I wouldn't be surprised if there is some aspect of like, kind of scandal going on. But at the same time, like for instance, with this year, like with the Clippers losing to the Nuggets, like I would have thought that would have been a prime opportunity for the Lakers versus the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals, especially being as though TV ratings and everything was down for the NBA. But then all of a sudden the Nuggets came out of nowhere, swooped in and beat them. But at the same time, I wouldn't put it past, anybody in any position to be like, the higher ups are calling these shots.
Influencing the refs. I mean, sometimes, that's what I think. I mean, sometimes the referees, they let them niggas play, but then that's the thing. Sometimes the NBA like nudges niggas a little bit, be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We want LeBron in the finals, or we want so and so in the finals, like, you know what I'm saying? So let it easy on these niggas today. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that.
I think it could be more a little devious because like in that the shit I was talking about, the Boston College jump, that was like some mafia mob type shit. Like the dude Henry Hill was involved with it. The character Ray Liotta played on Goodfellas. That was him.
shit.
That was him. He was making that shit happen.
Yeah, so that shit was serious.
The thing is, like,
yeah, that is Henry Hill. Damn.
so they moving all these these states on the East Coast. They're allowed to have sports gambling now. Like, you don't think this shit going to be like more corrupt moving forward?
Oh yeah, that's what I see too. Once they opened it up to everybody like that, that's the first thing I was thinking.
Like, everybody's touchable.
And
now.
think about the. You a young kid in college and shit, and you on a basketball team, and you know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? if we score under so and so tonight, you know, hey, I might, you know, let me put some bread on that joint, like,
That's
you know.
exactly how it happened.
That's a real temptation. Like, that's like actually like it happens.
Yep. They tell their people that's how that shit gets out. Like, hey, bet on this shit tonight.
But that's how it happened. When I read that shit, that's exactly how it happened. It started with one player, and then there was like, he probably like flashed some shit to the other players, but he put the other players onto the shit. So that's how they controlled that team. Google that shit. That's like it's either like the 78 or 79
Boston
College, yeah.
But even the fact that sports betting is legal now, don't you understand how deep of a rabbit hole that just makes all sports in general? Like, so that makes that point. Like, literally, all sports can now really be rigged now because the sports play. Like, there's like, you know what I'm saying?
All that shit.
The worst part is like
think about it. Let's say let's just say like Tom Brady, even himself could point shave, and that nigga already has his millions of dollars, and he can just put down like let me bet 20 million down. Let me throw down 20 mil. You know what I'm saying? And point shave and get all that fucking bread back plus more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the fuck. I'm just throwing a number out.
Wasn't Floyd betting on himself?
Like, he could do that if he wanted to.
Yeah, Floyd does. A lot of them UFC fighters do too.
Wasn't they betting on themselves? So like,
yeah.
But it's even more weird about the sports betting and shit is that you can. I mean, well, it's great for us as consumers, but you can bet at the stadiums now too. And so, like betting stadiums, which also means like the refs have a little bit more access, and everybody in that stadium has a little bit more access to know what's going on.
Me knowing you a ref, I got like
exactly.
Wow. Yeah, this is not. It's not. It like the quality of the product is definitely going to be, compromised.
It's already being compromised. You don't think
so?
So?
Yeah. No, it is. It is.
Like on like a crazy level because like when actual like money come behind,
Yeah. Wait till like playoffs happen, the Super Bowl and all that type shit. Like that's when you really gonna see the shit.
How long y'all think before it's a real? I mean, how long y'all think before a new scandal comes out saying like either a player or a ref was taking money?
It's going to be college first because for one, like they're not making much and it's a lot of money being thrown up. And for two, like these new niggas don't have no fucking loyalty, so they're going to tell on somebody.
Yeah. Yep.
It's going to be college basketball or college football. Yeah. Probably college.
No, it's probably basketball. Yep, it's probably basketball.
To sway.
March Madness too. Yep.
The numbers are less too to keep up with. Like, it ain't that many people on a basketball team, so they definitely doing it.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't even put it past March Madness, especially all that money that's thrown around for March Madness, and then like the upset picks and the Cinderella stories. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's about to get crazy.
Blue chips. That shit was heavy.
Yep. Shit was real.
Need to watch that movie again.
Nick Nolte.
Shaq and Penny. Yeah, Nick Nolte as a coach.
Hey, Shaq.
I was young.
I don't know if y'all seen on Netflix. Me and Kaden watched that jump today. Hubie Halloween. Shaq is on that.
Oh, I did. You talking about Adam Sandler shit?
Yeah.
Hey, that shit was funny.
Hey, that nigga Adam Sandler is loyal as fuck. That nigga be having the same characters in all movies.
He do. The same voice and everything. Hey, that shit was funny though.
He digged in his bag. This John though, like he brought back some old characters.
Yeah, nah. He like the most consistent on Netflix too, man. Adam Sandler be driving the best like movies.
And they be like funny, like wholesome junk.
Yeah, and like themes. He always got like a theme with his shit. This one was a good Halloween theme movie. Yeah, that shit was cool. The motherfucker's funny.
I like that stand up he had on Netflix.
Shoot, I need a good stand up to drop. Anybody coming out?
Nah. Hell no.
Yeah.
Nope, nobody.
I can't.
Did Cat Williams do a virtual stand up? What was that he had? Well, he was just talking shit.
Oh, that was like a 5-minute jump.
Okay.
You know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if Dave Chappelle dropped one, just because that nigga just be dropping some random jumps, and he been having like these little comedy jumps on his little farm or whatever.
Yeah, I saw he just did that. And the
Letterman
next
jump?
guest is I watched that.
He did that.
Dope. Yeah, he's on there.
Real good.
It's like the second episode, I think. Shit,
Was it?
even that Kim Kardashian one was interesting.
I watched that too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I watched that before the Kanye shit.
They said the Robert Downey show, he was stunting on there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to watch. I ain't watched that one yet.
Yep.
He said he got like a 25. He got multiple like $25,000 alpacas on there.
Dog, Robert Downey Jr. should have all the bread. He's fucking Iron Man. He kept pulling up in them cars and shit. He's the first one to have his hands on that shit. I be having all that.
The funny thing is, he's a hot fucking mess. Like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oof. Yeah.
A party animal 10 years ago.
Man, getting it. But he had a good ass run.
Mm-hmm. Tropic Thunder funny as hell to me.
Yeah. Yo, I watched that probably I'm not even joking, like 3 months ago. I was dying. That all the motherfuckers was funny in that movie.
Hell yeah.
That's a slept on movie.
And,
I didn't even
Due Date, that John is hilarious.
Told you that's my shit.
Oh, where he was with Zach what's his name?
Zach Galifianakis.
Yep. I did see that. I only watched that once. I should probably watch that again.
They should make more movies, him and him.
Yeah.
I like when they do like those parents, man, them odd like type parents, but they just work. I like them shits.
That shit was
you seen the new Bo Rap?
I started it.
Piece of it
on Amazon.
Fucking ignorant.
I know he is though.
Shit.
I think I only got up to when he was like in that cell phone store and he like found out how to look at the porno shit.
That shit is so ignorant.
Yeah, it all is. And then I was like, all right, I can't watch this shit before I go to sleep.
Why do you do this to people?
That's what I told Jennifer. Jennifer was like, "You trying to watch it?" I was like, "Man, honestly, I got to be in the mind to watch the mindset."
Yeah.
Like, what you mean? I was like, before we used to watch it, and I would watch it while I was high, and like the joke would be endlessly funny. But now this nigga is just reckless as fuck, and I literally have to be in the mindset to like, I gotta laugh at this stuff, and I can't look at it as too serious. And if I look at it too serious before I watch it and before I go to sleep, I'm gonna be bad.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how I be feeling, dog. That's exactly how I feel. I can't watch that type shit when I go to sleep. Cause he is wild. That's a wild dude.
Straight up asshole. Just like
Even the first 20 minutes was crazy.
that nigga Eric Andre too. That nigga's right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You can see that jump where they was driving around and he was jumping off buildings or whatever. Fuck, I forgot what it was. I think that was the one with him and Lil Rel. It was like going around country or some shit.
Oh, the road trip jump, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that. I saw that one.
Bad trip.
Yeah, bad trip. That's what it was.
The worst part was the damn gorilla part. That was the worst part.
Haven't seen it, yeah. I need to go watch it.
I think that's on Netflix.
Can
I
you see
bet.
Bad Trip?
I saw a bad trip. I think it's on Netflix.
No, I've never seen it.
Would you seen the gorilla part? Yeah,
I'll let you know. I'll come back next week with a recap of that one.
Yeah, watch Bad Trip. That shit is a bad trip. Yeah.
Wait, when you say trip, you mean like some psychedelic shit?
Nah. I'm talking about Andre called Bad Trip. It is a bad trip. That nigga takes you on a fucking.
Speaking of psychedelic bad trips, I haven't had like a bad trip. Yeah, I haven't had a bad trip. Just throw that out there.
I would like to get into that, but I don't know. I ain't got the time.
I know you really do have to have the time. You have to have the open mind space. You have to be in the clear mind space for that shit.
I can't just like get off work and then do that shit.
Yeah, you got to have like a whole like 3 days open. You have to have a 3-day period open and shit, like to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just feel like I got to be away from everything too to be able to do that too.
Yeah, you got to have some leisure time, all that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even after the fact, like I need some time of like reflection.
Yeah.
Preparation.
Nah, that's real though.
I saw McConaughey was on Rogan too. I gotta watch that shit.
It was alright, but like that like Zoom type of shit.
Yeah, I hate those. The Zoom meetings.
That made me realize that we do have to push for you know, even if it's not like all the time, we do have to push like an in-person podcast because I feel like
A form.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing Joe Rogan in person. So when I seen him not in person, I was like, yeah, this shit is stale. So
yeah,
imagine the chemistry that we would have if we was in person.
Man, what y'all want to try like? Cause I'm gonna make a trip. Like I said, we could try for something next week if you want to. We would have to come up with a location and all that shit though.
Right.
That's the only thing. Probably some mics.
Yeah, we can try to find a studio.
At least for
maybe not this. Maybe not next week. I'm just saying for the future, we can try to find a studio and just maybe rent it out for like a you know, just to knock the podcast out.
Nah, you're right.
Because I mean, how many a 4 hour studio session ain't too much.
And some people already
got 7 people.
Have the setup and everything already. I know, like I've seen studios that already have that shit.
We can just literally just walk in and just sit down.
And then P, there gotta be a time when P in town. So
yeah, I can set that up whenever. I got flight miles. All my flights for like the year were canceled, so I got like $4,000 like flight credit shit. Not like 4 racks, but probably like 2.
Damn, he cut it half.
Yeah, it's probably 2 out wide.
You want to fly them hoes out?
Nah, nope. I'm not bringing COVID here. No, none of that. I'm staying low key, the lowest.
All right, I got one more question before we tab out. All right, well, it's not even a question. It's just something I want to bring awareness to. I don't know if they're gonna bring awareness to it, like leading up to the week. But you seen Justin Turner, right? The nigga tested positive for COVID. They yanked him in the 2nd inning.
8th.
Oh yeah, man.
I thought it was either the 6th or the 8th.
I thought it was the 2nd.
Okay.
He was back out there.
This was game 7.
Yeah, last night.
Game 7.
Nah, this was 6, right?
Yeah, game 6.
Yeah, this was game 6. They yanked him. Like how does that happen? Like
I know.
how do you yank a player mid game and also who's the pitcher, Al?
For who?
For the Rays?
Snell.
Yeah, Benny Snell, right?
That might be the running back for the Steelers.
That is a
Yeah.
Billy Snell. I don't know. Anyway, Snell. They pull him early, and he's your ace. Like he's the number one guy, and they pull him early. That's why I think like the whole
the shit
the
that
sports
was strange. I never seen it happen like in game.
But then they pulled him, and then he came back out and was partying with them Bama's after.
I know it. Yeah, at the end of that shit. That's what I mean. Like he had no restrictions.
All for sure.
No, he said they had restrictions, but he went against them, Joes.
But he was like, yeah, he was dabbing people up. He was doing the most. That's what I'm saying. Like,
wouldn't that be a big? That's like some Rudy Gobert shit. That should be a big ass story if that's the truth. If that's really,
it's worse than Rudy because he knew he had it.
Yeah. Didn't he do like an interview after that shit?
why is that not a story? Why is that not a story?
It is.
I
though.
saw that though. Yeah, I seen it a couple times.
Because
Wow, he contaminated his teammates.
he was sitting beside his coach in a picture. He was sitting beside his coach in a picture, and his coach is a cancer survivor.
Oh my gosh.
That's so crazy. Wow.
Yeah, so I think that's a real big story. I mean, I think they're trying to. I wonder if they're trying to let the Dodgers have their moment just because it is the World Series, but they are definitely. The MLB actually released a statement saying that he went against all rules and everything like that, and defied them.
Yep. We'll see what happens. They're
Isn't
not gonna have baseball. Don't go hard like that though.
there like an NFL team that's about to have like some type of like draft penalties because of their COVID?
I know they said the Titans was about to get fined. Good.
Yeah.
I want to say there's another team this weekend.
Oh shit.
But yeah, that's gonna be funny. That's gonna win it from the fix. Whoever they decide to find.
Thank y'all for joining us for another episode of Overtime. Another great one. You know what I'm saying? Just subscribe to us. Follow us on Instagram. Like our videos. We got merch coming. Check it out. We got some hoodies coming. Also, remember that stay in tune for the Fifth Quarter podcast too. We got more episodes to come. So other than that, we see y'all soon. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.